Welcome back to Inside My Library. My name is Joe Bradford, and I do weekly reviews every Wednesday of books that I own and I've read and that are in my library. If this is your first time visiting my channel or finding us here on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can get the latest of reviews and other videos that come out. So today we're going to be talking about Fiqh al-Buyur by Mufti Taqi Uthmani. It essentially translates to the law of transactions according to the four canonical Sunni schools, along with modern applications compared with man-made legal systems. A quite lengthy title, and the book is actually in 2 volumes and it is written in Arabic. Before we talk about the book, let's talk a little bit about its author. He is the son of the late Maulana Mufti Muhammad Shafi, rahimahullah, the former Grand Mufti of Pakistan, and his name, Muhammad Taqi Uthmani, or Usmani as people may pronounce it, was born in 1943 in Deoband, India. And he is regarded as an expert in the areas of hadith, fiqh, and Islamic finance, as well as many other disciplines. I've actually had the pleasure of meeting him personally and benefiting from him. He served as a judge of the Appellate Bench Court, Supreme Court of Pakistan from 1982 to 2002. And he's also a permanent member of the International Islamic Fiqh Academy, which is an organ of the OIC based in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the Organization of the Islamic Conference. He's also served as the vice chairman for the academy for 9 years and the vice president of Darul Uloom Karachi. He's one of the leading Sharia scholars active in the field of Islamic finance, and for more than a decade has served on numerous supervisory boards for dozens, if not hundreds, of Islamic banks and financial institutions all over the world. He's also presently a chair and a member of the International Sharia Council for the Accounting and Auditing Organization of Islamic Financial Institutions, known as IOFI in Bahrain. He's authored more than 60 books in Arabic, English, and in Urdu. Now, this book consists of 2 sizable volumes, which covers almost all of the essential issues that come up in the study of transactional law under Islamic law. And as you all know, this is one of my favorite topics. The author, in an almost 15-page introduction to the book, talks about the reasons why he wrote it. One of those main reasons is that he wanted to gather all of the essential issues of transactional law from the 4 canonical schools in one place. Why, you may ask? Well, he wanted people to be able to go back and understand the differing and variant opinions about specific issues, and this would assist them in studying the application of the law in their particular situations. Another reason why he wrote it was to allow people to understand how they can apply Islamic law in their particular circumstances and how Islamic law engages with or differs from man-made legal systems. And that's actually a key benefit of this book, is that he'll mention, for example, French law or English law or Indian or Pakistani law that is not found in traditional Islamic legal sources. He says in the introduction that studying and writing this book increased his belief in the genius of early Muslim jurists. Not to claim that they were in some way infallible, as he says. However, many people these days will talk about ijtihad, or the ability to extrapolate from the texts and come up with new rulings. He makes an observation saying none of them have written a book of law from beginning to end, from purification to probate, based solely on their ijtihad, essentially calling out people that talk about ijtihad but really are not putting the work in to show how their scholarship somehow trumps the scholarship of the past. What he's pointing out here is simply that books like this one that he wrote essentially summarize for us the scholarship of the past in order for us to trust current scholarship as well as ensure consistency in the substantive principles of Islam. We must in some way, shape, or form reference and engage with the law of the past. So ijtihad, it has to meet a threshold of understanding what came before it. Perhaps one of the most beneficial aspects of this book is the fact that not only does he mention issues related to modern financial transactions, but he also tells us how those modern transactions relate to both the Islamic legal system as well as modern legal systems. I personally find this point to be extremely beneficial. Just to give you an example about the types of issues that he covers in the books. He'll go into the sale of assets, and from there the sale of usufruct, meaning the sale of the use of something and or its benefit. He then covers in some detail the issue of the sale of rights, as it's similar to the sale of the benefit of something, and what forms of rights have value and may be transferred through sale under Islamic law. Then he goes into a few of the different rights that are found within Islamic legal texts, such as the right to form contract, preemptive rights, the right of passage or giving an easement to land, so on and so forth. After this, he then segues into modern issues that are related to these, such as selling trademarks and copyrights and franchises, business licenses, publication rights, financial options, and a few others. As a resource for looking up both old and new issues and understanding how they relate back to both the principles and the reference works of medieval Islamic law, this book is invaluable. And I thank my friend Sheikh Forhan Zubairi for giving me this book as a gift, because it's been key in much of my research now that I have it. The author did say that he wrote this book in a logical format so that each issue builds upon the one that's next to it. I personally don't find that to be the case throughout the entire book, although his taxonomy and the systemized way of mentioning the issues is quite beneficial, although it may not be intuitive for every reader. And obviously categorization and the creation of some form of knowledge or system of knowledge is subjective and can differ from person to person, but that doesn't take away from the book. One thing that's very comforting about this book is the high level of Arabic language which is used. It's neither colloquial nor is it inaccessible. It falls right in the middle of those two extremes. It allows the reader to access the book, but it also elevates the reader's mindset about the topic simply through the language that was used. So when you're reading at a higher level, you also are forced to think at a higher level. And it's a higher level that engages and does not scare away. If you're looking for one book to buy about this topic, I really recommend this book to you. It's concise without being insultingly short. It's well referenced and well thought out without being oversized and bloated. It is a sizable contribution to the genre of Islamic law in the Arabic language, and my hope is that it one day will be translated into the English language as well. That's all I have for you on this book today in Assign My Library. If you've read this book or benefited from it, let me hear from you in the comments, or you have other books that may be similar to it. Let me know and we might review those, and I look forward to seeing you next time inside my library.